Zuckerberg, Musk, go.
What's up, YouTube? I'm Mike Connor. This is Travis Huber. We got Jeremy back. We're gonna talk about Elon Musk and Zuck.
Yep.
Spaceships versus metaverses.
Okay, so I know nothing about this topic. I heard you guys want to talk about it, so I looked it up, and the first thing I saw was a Forbes article. Forbes is a business and finance magazine.
Right. This is
and
true,
it
big
said
time too.
Everything you need to know about the cage fight.
It's gonna happen.
We're going there.
Dana White's on board.
They're a business and finance.
Nope.
No,
not anymore.
Zuck, he's won a gold medal and a silver medal. Well, he
Doing
was
what?
then.
Actually, yeah.
What?
Doing what?
Jiu-jitsu.
MMA fighting, jiu-jitsuing.
Oh yeah.
Totally different things.
Whatever, it's one and the same.
It's racist.
But it was also during COVID, so he wore a mask and nobody really knew until he got to the mat and took his, and they were like, what? Is that Mark Zuckerberg? And he was like, oh, yes. And he won. He won the gold medal in no gi and a silver medal in gi.
Heard it.
Other way around, but yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Either way.
Whatever. Maybe you're right.
Yeah.
But yeah, he won the medal. He's pretty badass. And Elon, he's pretty fat ass.
He looks like somebody is holding their breath. You know what I mean? Like you take a big breath and then you hold it. That's that's the physical stature that Musk has.
You know what this reminds me of? Okay, a while back, me and you we got Mr. Beast burgers, right?
We did get
And
Mr.
you're like, how'd it
Beast
taste?
burgers.
And I said, it tastes like a cash grab.
Mr. Beast, we love you. We subscribe. Your shit tastes like a cash grab.
Fucking terrible.
But listen, he probably gives those money to give the kids the eyeballs.
Elon just likes to be in
I think it's Elon.
He just likes to be out there. He likes for you to
Elon.
talk
He
about
does.
him, regardless of what
yeah.
he's doing, right?
Right.
And Mark Zuckerberg wins every time we say fucking thread.
Well, here's
Because
the thing.
it's new.
It's
and
new. Had like 40 million signups in the first day.
Listen, I still don't have a personal Instagram, I have none of that. I had nothing until we started this, and now I have everything, but it's just the now device.
Why?
Like, I will just go all day long. I'll be that guy.
You're
Like, if it's
addicted.
Twitter, I'll fight with people I don't know,
You
and
have
I'll be
addiction problems.
I'll be fighting with robots, right?
Yeah.
I will be on Instagram all day. Hoferth, our boss, will be like, hey, do you have those TPS reports? And I'll be like, I didn't even know I was supposed to do them.
No, you're on
but
TikTok
did you
all
see
day.
this funny thing? Lo and behold, I have it now.
Yeah.
All fucking day.
Well,
Like,
but that's like the burden of responsibility is on you.
100%. I'm not saying it's not, but that's why I didn't have it before. I understood that about myself, and I made a conscious effort to say no.
So who do you
Focus on
follow?
other things.
Besides
So
Mr.
can
Beast.
I add?
I only do Mr. Beast on the YouTube. I don't know who I follow. Bike people and like
Okay, your special interest.
no booby girls. Yeah, special interest.
I'm
right
glad
now.
you threw that in there for Natalie.
Well, she knows. She's the one that I have to ask. I'm like, is this a booby girl? And she's like, yeah, dude, her boobies are out. I'm like, all right, that makes sense. That
You're
tracks.
like, okay, quickly. Follow.
I'm new. But anyways, I was on Threads day one. Is my point. We'll get back to the
is
point.
Threads? I have Instagram. Is Threads on Instagram?
It's meta, right? So
Hence the debate today: Elon versus Zuck.
so Zuck
Threads is meta.
was like, yo, fuck you, Elon. I'm gonna make Twitter better because you fucked up
Nicer.
Twitter.
It's nicer.
It is well. It's
It started nicer. Is
it's-
it already gotten mean?
It's still nice, but it's nice in a sense of like LA nice versus like New York nice, right? So it's like fake nice. All the brands are there, and like I love
Yeah.
Wendy's, but like their social media person is working like double time just trying to have the voice of
But they
the
have
people.
You ever
They
take
got
a
a
French
good
fry
one,
and put it in
don't
their
they?
chocolate sundae?
The Frosty
remember.
and fries in the middle of the
Fucking
night.
delicious.
Oh my
Yeah,
fucking god!
soup's delish.
What are we doing
Side-
here? Let's go get a Frosty.
Frosty.
Side note,
Fries.
down memory lane here. We've been in New York a ton. That's what we do for our job. And I didn't like New York for the longest time, and then I finally did. And what got it? I brought my skateboard and skated around. Then remember, I got in a fight with the dude at the gas station. Not a
Yep.
fight, but like a thing, just a New York fight.
verbal altercation.
Yeah, but
New
it
York
was
fight.
so great, and it like I
At
said,
the
my
end, did he say, forget about it?
no, but
I'm
he
walking
did.
in.
He did
Yeah,
go
I'm
to the
walking
back
in.
of the line, and I was like, "This is brilliant. This is
Yep.
how you should do it." And I came back, and I'm like, "I fucking love it here. You can just talk to people and get your shit out, and everyone's honest, and like people aren't dicks in New York. They're just honest. You got to be able to deal with it." And
Right.
Jeremy's like, "Yeah, fuck it here. I want to go back to LA where people lie to your face."
100%.
And that's probably Threads in a nutshell.
The only real difference that I've seen so far, because we're also looking at ways to like be able to use Threads as another marketing platform for what I do, and it's hard because it doesn't have the same functionality right now as Twitter. It's gonna get there, but Twitter, and this is just the culture of the internet. Twitter allows naked people on Twitter. They don't care. Right?
It always goes there. It always ends up
goes.
going there.
Well, dude,
But
that
that's
goes
nature.
back to like,
it's nature.
is DVD
Very
gonna
true.
beat out VHS? And it was like the porn industry really is the thing that drove the technology of home entertainment, like Laserdisc or DVD.
But the porn industry has driven a lot of
Most of the technology
like
that we
visual
have now.
technology. Yeah.
I don't necessarily know if Threads is going to allow it, just like Instagram doesn't allow it. Which there's a whole
and Facebook doesn't.
That's to save your grandma from seeing someone else's boobs. Elon tweeted the other day about he wants to just have a dick measuring contest with.
No, I saw it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's what
So
this is. This is two billionaires measuring their dicks online.
On the real though, if that was what it came down to,
They got enough money to.
here's the real question. Who would have just? No, you got to make a guess.
Yeah. Okay.
We're all guessing. I'll even go first.
I'm not guessing.
I think.
You know what? I'll do a fucking.
I think.
Here,
I think Elon wins that one. Sorry, I think you'll beat him in a fight. We'll get to that later. But I think
Okay.
Elon has like 100 kids.
That just means it
What
works.
is the fuck
Yeah,
is that?
but
That doesn't mean.
But that also means that a lot of people want to jump on that shit.
I think if you're measuring from the bottom, I think Elon takes it. Yeah, from the bottom, right? But if you're measuring from the top, I think Zuck will take it.
From the bottom. Like,
You know what I mean? Every guy who's gonna watch this understands exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think.
can we
Elon.
like heat up the ruler before it goes down there? Like,
Yeah, I'm giving you an ice ruler to measure your shit. Jeff's gonna be like 6 fucking centimeters.
I don't.
I got Elon is my vote. Either way.
I pass.
That's why you always measure from the side.
You're not
Keep it
comfortable.
fair. Keep it even.
Yeah. Okay.
Around the world.
Right.
Are they allowed to have impure thoughts?
What?
Or is it like grandma
got it.
standing in
Bro,
front of you?
if you're
fucking
having a
flaccid.
No.
See what
No,
you
no,
got
no.
going on.
No, if
or is
you're-
it like you're like I'm thinking about
No.
somebody?
They're only
Yeah.
allowed to use their platforms for their impure thoughts. Elon takes the cake then because
Yeah.
he lets naked people on Twitter.
Oh, I thought you were talking. Okay, yeah.
Unless Zuck is into that freaky like, oh no, I want like, you know what I mean? More imagination kind of guy.
No, but he's not an imagination guy. He started out making a website called Hot or Not. Like,
Excuse me.
either
Have you
hot or
been
not.
in the metaverse? This dude is full of imagination.
It's other people's imagination. It's just a lizard person.
Well, so when do you think Threads will be usable from a business standpoint?
It's there right now for like brands, right? So if a brand has a voice, which a lot of fast food brands and clothing brands, they have like made their own personality. There's just some
Jack in the
sad, like,
Box.
yeah, Jack in the Box, like the social media managers who are running these accounts, just trying to stay like relevant, having to run all their approvals up through, you know, boomer executives. Like, what does this mean? For brands, I think it's working, right? So like Wendy's, Taco Bell, like they all have this like online persona that works. It's fun. Moon Pie is the same thing.
On
But-
Threads or across the board?
Wait,
Across the board,
What's
they've
Moon Pie?
cultivated this
more
voice on
porno
Twitter.
stuff.
They've cultivated this voice where they're speaking with their communities as opposed to at their communities, and they're really like involving it, right? KFC did this whole thing where the first guy to figure out that KFC was following
Not real chicken.
the Spice Girls
Wait,
and
who chicken?
Not real chicken.
no, that's why they had KFC. But this guy figured out, oh, KFC's only following the Spice Girls and 12 guys named Herb.
Herbs,
they
herbs
had
and
like
spices.
a,
Herbs and spices.
Yeah.
What is herbs and spices?
12 herbs.
so
and
they
spices.
Fucking
they
nailed it.
customized like a portrait of him as the Colonel and sent it to him. Like,
I'm kind of
kinda-
surprised the Colonel made it through getting canceled. Oh, white
you
guy,
think about it.
he definitely had a plantation. I'm just saying.
dicks to racism. Let's go.
So what about the big fight?
So that's gonna happen.
I like my topic.
Cage fight. Dana White on the phone with both of them a
Yeah.
week and a half ago. He says it's on. Biggest pay-per-view in history to date was Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather.
Yep.
Boss Man says triple that.
I think so too.
Would you buy it?
No, I'm streaming.
No.
Why?
I'm not buying this topic. I'm here for the ride.
Cheapest
So
bastard.
no, I wouldn't buy it either. I'll pirate it for sure.
What?
They don't deserve
Okay,
any of the money
whoa.
from that fight.
It's all going
far.
to charity.
Bullshit.
It's going to Mr. Beast Burgers.
Yeah, hook and Feastables.
I
get
never
it, but
buy
like,
this crap. I would buy that fight. I think it would
I
be
don't
great.
think so.
I also think it'd be over in 30 seconds, which would be super.
So who
dumb.
wins?
I think Zuck wins. He's more up to date on his fucking
a lizard
Brazilian
person.
jiu-jitsu. He might be a lizard person.
Have you seen the photo that was out today? I think of Zuck and Israel and Volkanovski, where Zuck is just cut up.
I did not, but even in his little sweaters, I'm like, yowzers, bro, you're looking.
He's got something.
looking
Looking a little swole.
But here's a
Yeah,
real
he's
question.
a
really
little buff.
swole, yeah.
I think they're gonna get like sauced up, and if they don't test him, there's gonna
Why
be on
would
so,
they get sauced
dude,
up?
to fight each other.
Listen,
They're gonna be on so much gear, it's gonna be disgusting.
Why?
Their piss will burn a hole through the cup.
Come on, dude. Nothing in
I
the
don't
MLB
understand
was
why they
never
would.
better than Sosa and McGuire fucking
Right, I
going
mean, like,
out
listen,
and
dude,
rolling
Listen,
it out.
Or
you're
they're
talking to a
fucking billionaires, right? Like-
bicycle race fan. Like,
Yeah, you
Lance
get it.
Armstrong, bring him back, bro.
They're
Let
bu-
all those guys
Yeah.
pull off the road at fucking
that's the thing, like-
80K in juice.
They're gonna be so
good old
sauced
days.
up, and they're billionaires, right? So they're gonna have access to like I don't know fresh blood that they can fucking transfuse all day. All of those 11-year-olds that we beat up talking about that in the last episode, they're gonna take all their blood and like infuse themselves so they can get younger.
And you wouldn't pay for that?
No, I'm still gonna pirate it.
One in the conversation.
What? You said you didn't even care.
Yeah, I'm
What if we create a society, right?
Oh wow.
Where billionaires.
We already did.
Billionaires fight each other to the death, and then whoever wins whatever they own. Right? So like, but like instead of like in all these societies like post like utopian, they get the poor to fight. Not in my world. We're gonna get the richies to fight each other.
Can we asterisk though? Because let's say in your scenario.
Yeah, we can do that.
In your scenario, Zuck fights Elon, right? One of them wins, and then that one who wins absorbs all of the wealth of the other. Like that person who wins now becomes even more powerful.
Yeah, but
and I think that's what we don't
in my mind, they all fucking die at the end. They all die at the end.
Can we have like every fourth fight?
Unless one of them is just like the fucking ultimate fighter.
Yeah.
Okay. You think the wealth should get spread out?
No, I'm proposing that like every third or fourth fight, you have a normie in there. And that normie, just all of a sudden, if we wins, they become now the richest person in the world. So now it's just like normal dude just beat this billionaire, and now he absorbs all the wealth. Or she, but like...
I like your idea, but since it wasn't my idea, I like it less.
Oh, fuck.
That's Travis for you.
Because you can't just keep it all like that. You got to give someone a chance. Like the Olympics, right? Have the Olympics, you need two like control groups. You have one person competing who's completely juiced.
We can just say Russians.
Yeah.
The Russians.
And then you have another person that's just like drafted from the normal population, just to see what like a normal person would do against like Usain Bolt and some juiced up Russian jump.
We need to see that? You don't know what would happen?
I want a sports league where everyone is on as much gear as possible.
I've said that before too.
Just to see how far we could push like the fucking human limit.
I've always said that. If for 1 year, all like major league sports should let it fucking go and just let's see what happens.
The problem is the combat sports. They're too dangerous to do. But cycling and fucking ping pong, whatever. Yeah, let them juice up. But the combat sports, when like death is a real possibility because someone's so juiced up, we start to like Total Recall this shit, and it's like not that good.
Forbes magazine, a business and finance magazine,
Classy
is talking about a motherfucking cage match.
Okay, so here's the other question.
Between two fucking people.
Right.
So we're already there. For as long as the lead up to this fight, they both fucking win.
So here, I have two questions.
You get your ass kicked, you get win.
Here's the funny thing, right, before you ask your two questions, that Natalie made a good point, that like we've always kind of hated Zuck, right, from the beginning, and like kind of had been the nerdy guy, and he stole everyone's data, whatever. But like, and then he maybe got like rigged an election, like you know shit you do when you're a billionaire.
Congressional hearings.
Yeah, blah blah blah. But anyways, it's the first time in Zuck's life, like he literally built his life on people not liking him, right? And like, oh, I'll build this, and people like, and now people actually truly are like, yay, Mark, go Mark.
Tom from MySpace needs to come back and beat the shit out of both of them.
Where is Tom?
He sold MySpace for a lot of money. Now he travels the world taking photographs.
There was a company that owned MySpace. That company sold to, I can't remember who, for like $540 million. They evaluated, these are rough numbers, they evaluated MySpace to be like 340 or something, which you're like, oh man, that's great. That might even be too high. Then like 6 months later, YouTube sold for, I don't know, 1.3 billion or some ridiculous number. And then they sued after the sale of their company because they were like, oh, we didn't get a proper evaluation.
Right. MySpace Tom made a lot of money, and now he travels the world taking photographs of animals.
Oh, is that what he does now?
He's like a nature photographer. He loves
said
that.
that before your whole explanation.
Oh, he did?
So yes, everyone is now rooting for Zuck because Elon is Elon. Except for the Elon fanboys who spent way too much on like a fucking flamethrower and all that stupid shit. The question is, which one could you beat?
I don't want to fight either of them. It's going to be sad.
But you get to accumulate all of their wealth.
Listen, like you don't win out of beating up that kind of person.
Why not?
You beat him up. You beat up a weirdo, a little scrawny kid.
What? A little scrawny kid?
I haven't seen him. Is he jacked or something?
Bro.
You don't think I can?
I know, but I want to show.
You don't think I
him.
can get a punch in?
I think I could take Elon. I think I could take Elon.
I would just love if like one of them came out with like that windmill punch and they're like.
I feel like that's something Elon would do. Yeah, bro, suck on that. You couldn't.
I don't want to suck on any of them.
You probably do though. How ripped is he?
Okay.
Yeah, he wants to suck.
If I had that much body fat, my muscles look just as fucking big. What? I don't think he's that. Don't put that on air, Natalie.
Yeah.
That's a
All
false.
I hear is you're projecting. It's okay.
Also, if anyone had that much money and had nothing to do with their life, they could look like that.
Nothing to do with his life?
Yeah,
You
I
don't
mean,
think
listen,
he's fucking a little busy making all that money?
He has people
he's
making
busy
him
as
money.
fuck,
He has
but, like,
engineers. He has,
Yeah, that is true. He pays like the best in the world to train with.
he has a cook that makes all of his meals. Like,
I
Yeah,
don't
but so you
understand
don't
what
wanna beat
that
up
has to
either
do
of
with
them.
anything.
But you say you could beat up Zuck or Elon?
Yeah, I could get Elon. The amount of money those guys have, now it's a mental game for me.
Okay.
So like I'm going multiple levels up above my ability.
Okay.
I still think like Zuck is a trained fighter. I've fucking been in a fighting forever.
You were just in one in New York.
That was a long time ago. And it wasn't a real fight. It was just we were just talking. But
can I?
hold on. Then anyways.
I just want to change mine. I want to change mine. Just you can finish, but I want to come back to mine.
Yeah, fine. Elon, I think if we're talking like 180 billion, some spaceships, like I think I would go to space. So like now I'm like, I could take this
You're
fat little
fighting
fucker.
in zero gravity now?
No. But
Wait,
if you
what?
win, you get the space. Jeremy said I could have the spaceships
Oh.
and all the
Well,
money.
it's based on your rules. Whoever beats the billionaire gets
No,
the
I like
billionaire's
your rules.
money.
So,
But he's the normie at the
and then
fourth
if I
fight.
lost, he gets all my stuff.
Is this a sanctioned fight? Like
Ooh,
we have rules,
yeah.
or can I get like back pocket sand to the
No,
eyes?
Like
no.
Krav Maga pocket
Nut
sand.
kick.
I imagine it'll be because it'll probably happen in Vegas, so it'll need to be sanctioned.
I can nut kick people in Vegas. That has nothing to do
no
with it.
nut
No,
kicks,
no.
no eye
like
pokes.
a sanctioned cage fight. Like a
Yeah,
proper
it'll be an
MMA
MMA
fight.
Dana White's doing
Am I
it.
allowed to climb the cage on cage
Always.
fights? And then
Yeah, always.
I was a big
What do
fan
you
of
mean?
the Bash Brothers back in the day.
You can jump off it. You can't climb. You can't grab the cage.
You can't climb onto the top.
Not in my world.
But you can do
Not
one of
with my
these.
billionaires fight.
UFC 1 rules, all right? So there was no real rules.
There was no rules.
People died back in the day. There were a couple deaths.
They did.
Okay, Elon Musk. You think you could fight him?
I
You
think
think
I
you
could
beat
take him.
You couldn't beat Zuck and his Musk.
No,
Muscles.
Zuck would get me. He's got the triangle chokes.
Jeremy, you trying to fight two billionaires?
I fuck
what
them
about
both
you?
You aggressive.
100%.
I like his confidence.
100%.
I like his confidence. I'll put
100%.
$100,000 on him winning.
I
So-
love the confidence, but there's no fucking way you beat Zuckerberg.
I trained jiu-jitsu. I watched his matches.
When was the last time you jiu-jitsed?
Last Thursday.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, he's gonna get you cut. But what was your post when you did
Thursday.
jiu-jitsu?
What,
Oh, it's so great to get back on the mat again after a while. So
after
it's been a
after I
minute.
fucking tore my knee and had a vasectomy. Yeah.
Listen, nobody cares about your injuries, bro.
100%. I not only have like weight class on top of him because that matters.
Yeah,
but,
he's a
like,
featherweight, right?
Yeah.
What's your reach, bro?
Doesn't matter. I close the gap. But like
Does it
I
fucking-
I don't
shout
know.
out
Do you
Carlos
get
Gracie,
Cregan?
Wine Country.
Southpaw?
He,
In jiu-jitsu, I think it's feet, not paws.
it's on the ground.
Oh,
It's like
get
Is
it.
that you're a top or a bottom?
Mexican ground karate.
Yeah.
And then Elon, I think, has no
think he
training
can say that.
at all.
He
The only way
used to train, but it's been a long time.
Right. So like, if
And
he
he's
like
out of
had
shape.
some voodoo spell of all of the souls from his parents' emerald mine like come through him, and he had some magical powers, maybe.
I
But I
didn't
would
think
still take them
about
both.
that.
I think I could take them both.
I think Zuck's giving you a run for your money. I'm not saying you're not
Oh
gonna.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And we'd go. Me and Zuck would go the distance, but at the end of it, I'd probably stop him.
What's the distance to the death?
Fucking no! Like
What the
you
fuck?
like
That was to
three
the
5-minute rounds.
We're not going to
my
the
rules
death to
were
take
the
everyone's shit.
Then I would choke. Okay, then yeah, I win. I win.
Choke him out.
I win.
You think you could get a
guess
hold
that
of
way.
Zuck and choke him out before?
Yeah. I do.
Did you say you wanted to change yours?
I said, are we playing fucking prison rules? And I can like do
Oh,
pocket
that
sand
was
in
your
there.
thing.
Well, yeah, sure. You
So
can
since
sharpen
we
a
said
toothbrush.
no, you didn't
and-
want to change.
Well, then yeah, I'd fight both of them if I can shank them.
But they can shank you, and they have like.
Yeah,
Billionaire
I bet
laser
I got
beams.
I got longer reach, and I'm fatter than them, so I can take a couple shanks that I
Not
hit
anymore.
important. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that picture of Zuck, you're gonna get everything right
Yeah.
away.
Right
there's
away.
there's no
A
layers.
lot of
Straight through the
organs
ribs,
in
There's
that
no
one.
all those
protection.
organs. But if he is a lizard person, might not matter.
I also would go for like the main artery, just like right at the thigh, so they're
Yeah.
gonna die regardless if I die too.
When was the last
the
time
wiener?
you tried to stab
Someone in
somebody
the
in
thigh?
a main artery?
I don't want to see on camera how often I practice.
Got it.
Who's gonna win in life, Zuck or Elon?
Everybody else loses, so it doesn't matter.
If
Can
one
you
of them
really
wins.
lose if
No,
you're a
just
billionaire?
To be completely honest,
a good
it's
point.
two
It's a good point.
billionaires acting like fucking children.
And
One.
but here's the problem:
An
we're all
adult.
still clicking on the
He's
articles.
feeding into it.
We're giving them
He's
what
having
they
a little
want.
fun.
Honestly, everybody loses. Everybody loses.
They win. They win everything because we're paying attention.
Right, but everybody else loses.
Well, hopefully you guys are paying attention.
Remind them to like and subscribe.
Like, that's this one.
Yeah.
That's this. If you didn't, I'm Mike Connor.
Travis Huber. Remind
That's
them to
Travis.
comment.
Comment. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Let us know who you think is going to win the cage match of the freaking century. Jeremy Gelbaum, thanks for coming back. He'll be here for another one. Don't you worry.
He promised me this would be his last one.
You promised me this is going to be my last one.
I promised Natalie this will be both your last ones.
Travis, let's go. Let's get the fuck out of here.
I could do this show by myself. Remember the ice cream truck?
If I say yes, will you not tell me the story?
No, I'll still tell you. The ice cream truck.